Hi everyone, this is Chewburger84 from the Alternate Reality Network, and we are back again with another Marvel Strike Force video. Now, for those of you that like what you see today, make sure you also stop by and download the Strike Force Masters of Launch podcast with myself and Big Roy Awesome, which we record every Monday and release late on Tuesday nights US time. So today we're going to be going through the Magneto 7-star event. I was lucky enough to get him 6 stars the first time around, and now we're going to take this guy down today and unlock him at his max level. Now, unfortunately, Sabretooth, I haven't been able to get to 7 stars yet. I could have bought some of the packs, but they're quite expensive. I like him significantly better than Mystique, but she's been farmable for a much longer period of time, so that's the way that we went. So today we're going to be using Pyro, Mystique, Storm, we're going to be using Wolverine, and the guy we're missing on this page, of course, is the Juggernaut. So I'm going to show you very quickly what I'm doing with this team. So let's start off with Pyro. So Pyro, he's the only one of these characters that I have put any orange special materials in so far, and that is on his special Pyrotechnics. Other than that, his other abilities are 6, 6, and 4, and I only have him at tier 10 with his damage and health pieces in at the moment. Then we move across to Mystique. Now Mystique, for me, she's definitely one of the most useless here. I think the only one that's more useless at the moment is Wolverine, unfortunately, although he's my favorite character in the Marvel Universe. So I have her at 6664, but only leveled up to 66 and tier 10 with only her health piece. And she does have 3 red stars at this point in time. Moving on next to Storm. This was like some sort of showcase on The Price is Right. Coming on next! Alright, so we have her at 664, only at level 60 at the moment because she scales quite well as long as she survives long enough. Only at tier 10 at the moment, and she has 4 red stars. Okay, that takes us across to Wolverine, which is a giant load of at this stage. 6664, only at tier 9. I don't want to put any gear into this guy that I don't have to, being completely honest, until he gets some sort of a rework or the X-Men become great again. Only level 60 and 3 red stars on him. So then, of course, we need to move to the big boy, the giant man himself, the Juggernaut. Alright, so we got 3 red stars on him. I did go a little bit deeper on tier 11. I have his health and damage pieces in. And again, 6664 with the abilities. And I have maxed him at level 70. Now, Brotherhood is a team that I do find relatively fun. But at this stage, I think their usage in the game is pretty limited. So let's go into the event. Alright, let's do this. Can't wait to get that 1,000,000 gold and then not use it on Magneto. Alright, let's do this. So overall team power is 181778. I believe you can definitely do it with far less than this because the level 7 seems to be significantly easier than the level 6. The reason being is you only have to kill one very strong Quake character, and because Magneto can bring most of these toons relatively close together, it allows you to pick off the characters that you need relatively comfortably right near the start of the game. So let's get down to business. Gotta love the loading times when you're using emulators for this game. Alrighty then. Okay, let's put it on 2 because who's got time for the game animations? Alright, let's bring everyone closer together. Alright, so Magneto uses cuddle time. Everyone comes a bit close together. We get our blind. The shield team, of course, is going to use all their abilities to pew-pew across the board. You're so lucky that you have Magneto for this event. Without him, it would be significantly harder having to use this crew. Awesome. So I got very lucky in that rotation that a lot of you may not, and you can certainly restart until you do get this. Because quite often you don't get the ability to open up with Mystique's ultimate ability from the first turn. Normally Security is going first, but I got lucky due to a couple of slows. So let's get this out on the Quake. One of her friends is going to come in and punch her in the face. Security, awesome. Okay, now obviously we want to blind the crap out of everyone. Not blind, we want to bleed them. We want to make them burn. So let's throw that out there, get Fury so we can get it spread on a few more. I love Pyro so much. I think he's the standout of the whole Magneto squad if I'm being completely honest. Let's start charging up Storm just in case we need her. Looking at that burn damage, bleed damage, damage over time damage, whatever you want to call it. I don't think we're going to need it, let alone these 4 turns. Okay? We'll get Jugs to taunt just to keep the heat off everyone else. Again, probably not necessary at this stage. Let's get our friend Wolverine for a bit of jumpy pew pew. Okay, we can use this on the security now. This is great because that means as long as he doesn't resist, great. We now have it so he can't resist any more of those abilities, but we don't unfortunately get the taunt off of him. So that means we're going to use our Mystique for a little bit more jumpy pew pew. It's quite the jumpy pew pew squad when you think about it. I don't know why we're using so many weird words today. Just one of those days, people. Alright, Storm comes out with a Dragon Punch to the face. Our next wave's going to come down. We've got a couple of Taunters in here. So because Quake's going to drop down below 50% on her next turn from those bleeds, and we've only got 2 turns left to be able to get this to happen, we need to make sure he doesn't get his Taunt up. And just in time, we have Pyro coming out with his Go-Go Pikachu ability. Sorry, that's not a Pikachu, that's an Arcanine. My bad. So there'll be no taunting for you today, sir. Alright. A little bit of stab in your face from Wolverine. Just in case I need it, I'm going to save Jugs' ult for the last turn. I don't think it'll matter, but we'll just give Quake a nice punch in the face. Even though we say no to violence against women, people. It's not cool. Alright. One last turn to get it all done. The bleeds themselves should take care of everything for us. I think we're going to be more than fine here. Alright, let's just let Storm finish it all off, really. Okay. Thunder Punch, Pikachu, I choose you. And there we go. That is significantly easier than the ones that preceded it. I haven't changed much of the gear on this team since I cleared the tier 6. I think what I've done in this team is overkill. Now in saying that, there could be quite a lot of bias with my squad because of the fact that I had quite a few red stars. Yep, it was only 2s and 3s for the most part, but that can add up very quickly. So I think looking at that, you could probably get away with it maybe level 60 to 65 maximum for all the characters. I don't think you need to 6-6 for the whole team. The only person I'd really gear up is Pyro. I mean, as you saw there, a lot of that damage over time damage came from him. The fact that he can put so many of those ability blocks up to stop those shield securities from becoming really irritating. He's just awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much it. All right, it's not that tough, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, you're more than welcome to like, subscribe, and all the blah blah that everyone asks on YouTube these days. Again, I'd love it if you stop by and listen to the Strikeforce Masters of Launch podcast. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Cheers.